Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Trouble Free. In this video, we are going to get started with a new playlist, organization behavior. So in this video, I'll tell you what organization behavior is, nature of organization behavior, and scope. Guys, I seriously thought of not starting the subject because when I tried to gather the information about the first chapter, it was very hard. There is no proper video on YouTube, there is no proper textbook, there is no proper material and all. But still, so many people are asking me and this about to make a video on this organization behavior. And in comments one day, I don't exactly remember, but almost I got 15 to 20 comments continuously asking for making videos on organization behavior. I guess some students of some college, maybe they planned and they did that. So guys, okay, I understand your concern. I'm starting this playlist, but I will try my maximum best to include all the topics and to make sure that everything is very clear to you. Okay, so let's get started. And this is of a theory subject, guys. I'm telling you, do not scold me for just reading out you're just reading out what you have written. Do not say that. I will maximum try to explain you, but still it is a theory subject. I hope you understand. It is like software engineering and how those are theory subjects, like that only. So let's start. What is organization behavior? OB, organization behavior, describes how people will interact with one another and their behavior inside an organization, and how these interactions between people will influence the working and performance of an organization. See, what it describes: how people interact with each other and their behavior inside an organization, how people are interacting with each other and how they are behaving inside an organization. It can be anything. It can be a college, it can be an office, or it can be anything. And how these interactions between people are influencing the organization, the working and the performance of an organization. See, for example, if you people are doing job, it is a very easy concept for you to understand, because since I'm working, it is very easy concept for me to understand. It is very easy for me to relate. See, for example, in our team, suppose for example there are 20 members or 10 members, let us take. So 10 members, some of them will be freshers, some of them will be seniors, some of them will be from other parts of the country, right? So different people will be there. So how these different people are interacting with each other, and the interactions between those people, how it is affecting the organization. See, obviously, if the people are interacting properly, if the people are communicating properly, then only it is a profitable to organization. If not, no, definitely no, right? So that is what it describes: how people are interacting with each other and how the behavior of those people is influencing or affecting the performance of the organization. Got it? Next comes the nature of organization behavior. After the scope. Nature. First, it is a separate field of study, not a discipline. So what do you mean by discipline? Discipline is based on theory. It is something which is based on theory. Okay, yeah, it is something which is based on theory, but organization behavior is not something which is based on theory, right? It is something which is based on the behavior of the people in the organization. It is something which is based on that it has to change dynamically. It is not a static process. It has to change according to the market, it has to change according to the situation, it has to change according to the people working in the organization. So it is a separate field of study. It's not like a discipline, you keep this and you follow this principle. It is not like that. Okay, next is interdisciplinary approach. Interdisciplinary approach in the sense, it is involved in many fields. It is, and many fields are involved in it. So it is not like just behavior of people, or it is not just about interactions of people. There are so many things involved in this organization behavior. Okay, psychology, sociology, anthropology are the different fields which are involved. What do you mean by psychology? It is about human mind, how a human being is thinking, how a human being is reacting. So that is about psychology. Next comes the sociology. Sociology is nothing but the behavior of a person in the society, how the person is behaving in a society. Suppose when you go into a society, when you go into a group of people, You cannot just like that behave like how you behave at your home, right? You need to be very 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 careful. You need to be very very you know disciplined. For example, when you are at home, do you carry tissues, hanky, everything with you? No, right? But when you go outside, you carry a set of tissues, you carry a sort of hanky with you, you carry some things with you, or you carry your own water bottle. So that is how you behave in the society, and how you speak with the people in the society, how you treat the people in the society, everything will come under sociology. And what is anthropology? I hope you already know. It is a science of human being. It is a science of studying about a human being. Okay, so these are the different fields involved in this. Next comes the applied science. So what do you mean by applied science? Simple. Organization behavior means not just gathering the information about the people. So suppose if there are 10 people in our group, if suppose manager comes and he asks, manager in the sense head, okay, or manager or team lead, whoever it is, if he comes and asks like what, do you have any problem, or do you have anything issues with the in the project, or do you want any improvements, like that, the manager or team lead will come to you and they will ask you, you will give them some input. So they will not just leave that there, they will implement that, so that you will be having a better work experience, like that. Okay, so it is not just gathering information, but you will be applying the information that you have gathered. Okay, for example, in math you learn some formulas. Suppose in integration we have some formulas, in differentiation we have some formulas. In differentiation you'll just learn that formulas and leave it? No, right? You will be applying those formulas. That is what. Next is normative science. What do you mean by normative sciences? So it will not only give the cause and effect relationship, but also how those relationships, how those results can be applied to improve the organization's performance. Simple. Suppose you're doing something, and suppose you do some action and you get some reaction for that, right? According to Newton's third law. So for every action there will be reaction. So you did something and you got a result, maybe a good result or maybe a bad result. So it will not just give you that what is the action and what is the reaction, but how this reaction will help for the betterment of the organization, or how this reaction is making the organization to fall, like that. That is not just action and reaction, but the further implementation also, how this reaction will help the organization, how this reaction is not helping the organization. Okay, next is humanistic and optimistic approach, which is nothing but it will think about the human being, it will think about the human being mind, that is, it cares for the human being, it cares for us. That is what a person need, what a person should have. See, in college, okay, in college that is your wish, when you want to go to college or when you don't want to college is your wish. But when you come to job, when you're doing your job, if you want a vacation, you have to take vacation. There is almost every company will give you some vacations, right? Vacation hours, some 10 days or 20 days of vacation they'll give you, some 10 days of sick leave they will give you. Why? They are thinking about you, they are thinking about your health, they are thinking about your vacation, and they are giving you some holidays, like that. They will be thinking about the human being. Okay, and it is a total system approach. Total system approach, simple. In an organization there are so many subsystems. Suppose in our college only, in our college we have administrative department, we have examination department, we have cultural activities department, we have placement department. A college is not a simple thing, it is a combination of all these things. If all these things are working properly, then only college will be a good college or a good university, right? So it is a total system approach. Even organization behavior also is concerned about the total system, not a single system. Okay, next, scope. In scope we actually have three: individuals, group of. Scope means what? Where you are using this organization behavior. You are using this organization behavior on individual, on group of individuals, and on a organization. So coming to individuals, what it studies is what is the personality of the individual, what is the perception, that is how he is thinking, and what is the attitude. What is the attitude in the sense how he is behaving. What is the motivation? What is the motivation for the employee? Like what you will give so that the employee will work more better. Okay, whether more and more training, or more and more incentives or more and more health insurance policies, or what you are giving to the employee or the student or whoever it is to make them work more better. Job satisfaction, whether he is satisfied with his job or not, learning and value. Okay, so this is about an individual. That is, learning is nothing but the trainings we provide, and value is nothing but how we value them. Next, group of individuals. In a group dynamics, group conflicts. Group dynamics in the sense how the group is acting. Group conflicts, if there are any issues in the group, how to solve them, how to clear them. And communication is obviously very important in the group, whether the communication is properly happening or not. Next, leadership in the sense something, the lead or the manager, and the power and the politics in the group. Okay, and the third one is the organization or structure. Under that we have structure. First is organization or structure is the third one. Under that, structure is the structure of the organization. Culture, which culture is being followed in the organization. And change, whether the people in the organization are adopting or willing to the change or not, whether they are accepting the change or not. Next comes the development, how to develop the organization. This is all about the scope of organization behavior. That is, organization behavior is used in case of individuals and group of individuals, and also in case of an organizational structure. So in those also, where you will be applying in order to know what things you are applying this organization behavior. Okay, so this is all about this video, guys. Just let me know in the comment section how you feel, like whether you're able to understand this subject or not. Let me know, and I'll decide whether to continue videos or not. Okay, thanks for watching the video till the end. If you're still having any doubts, let me know in the comment section. Let's meet up in the next coming video.